What's up, my beautiful people? This is your boy Stefan, your Afro-Grenadian ambassador. I welcome you all back to my channel. To all my subscribers, viewers, channel members, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support, and don't forget to watch all the ads that are placed on my videos. Well, in this video today, my friends, Grenadians are now among thousands of people who are being deported from the United States of America. Let's take a listen to the report, and then we will come back and talk all about it.
Grenadians were among thousands of people deported by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, according to its fiscal year 2024 annual report. This report details the agency's accomplishments over the past year and highlights how each directorate and program office fulfilled its congressionally mandated mission. The report did not provide a breakdown of the deportees by age or sex, but using data from the same report, it shows that less people were deported in 2024 when compared to 2023. The report shows that in 2023, the numbers of deportees, which is a mix of criminal and civil offenders, was 5 in 2022, while in 2021 it was 3. There were 6 deportees in 2020 and 13 in 2019. The 2024 report covers up to September 2024. The total number of deportees from the U.S. between 2019 and 2024 is 40. The report, which was released on December 19th, says ICE enforcement and removal operations protects the homeland by arresting and removing non-citizens who undermine the safety of U.S. communities and the integrity of U.S. immigration laws. The Directorate has a complex and wide-ranging mission, and its primary areas of focus are interior enforcement operations, management of the agency's detained and non-detained populations, and removal efforts. According to the report, Enforcement and Removal Operations, ARROW, they've identified non-citizens considered to be removable from the United States through a range of law enforcement and intelligence techniques. The report further explains that once ARROW identifies and locates a non-citizen, the case is investigated to determine removability. In the fiscal year 2024, ARROW arrested 113,431 non-citizens, a 33.5% decrease from the previous year, when 170,590 arrests were made. Although shifts in arrest numbers are driven by multiple complex factors, many of ARROW's resources throughout the year were concentrated on processing and removing non-citizens at the southwest border, limiting interior law enforcement actions. In 2024, 81,312, or 71.7% of the 113,431 non-citizens ARROW arrested were convicted criminals or had pending criminal charges at the time of arrest.
So yes, guys, Grenadians are now among thousands of people being deported from the United States of America. In particular, the Caribbean and African people are subjected to this deportation. And we also see that many more countries like UK and other European countries are tightening the grips on their immigration borders, their immigration system, and many people are being sent back to their homes. Now, that is why I'm saying, brothers and sisters, that we need to start shifting our focus. Every country has a right to protect its borders. And I'm not saying that these deportation all of it is unjust. Some of it is because it's criminally driven, you know, and when I mean criminally driven, some of these deportations are on the basis of criminal activities. There are some people go there, don't obey the rules, don't obey the law, they get deported, you know. But there are some of these deportations that are politically driven, where a particular group of people, okay, a particular group of people of a particular background and even ethnicity is being targeted and being sent back from the to their countries. Now, you know, now we are seeing that when you are in these countries, you don't have to do anything that is unlawful to be sent back. You know, if these people do not want you in the country, they will find all kind of reasons. Because when you're in another man's land, when you're in another man's house, you know, you are vulnerable. You don't have, you may think you have rights, but you don't have rights. These rights can be taken away from you anytime, anyhow, at any day. And you know, if these people don't want you in the country, they will find all sorts of reasons to send you back home. You know, they will find all sorts of reasons to deport you back home. And you know, guys, I want us to be very, very cautious and very vigilant, and wake up and help, and let us understand that, you know, we have to have a plan. We have to stick together. We have to come together. All right, we have to start shifting our focus. We have to start shifting our focus. And I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't go if to another country to seek better opportunities. You know, that is not what I am saying, because you know, there are certain times in our lives, circumstances pushes us, even if we don't want to do it, pushes us to migrate to greener pastures. But I want us to be very cautious that not all pastures that look green is green. Not all that glitters is gold. All right? Not all pastures that seems, you know, prosperous is indeed prosperous, because sometimes things can look deceiving. Things can look deceiving. So I'm not saying do not seek better opportunities, but we have to be very, very vigilant. We have to be very vigilant. We have to start shifting our focus. And what I mean by that, we have to stop viewing America, UK, Canada as these are the only countries that can give us a better life. We have to stop viewing the West and Europe as these are the only country that can give us milk and honey. A matter of fact, these countries are not milk and honey as it seems to be. The true milk and honey is the motherland. That is where everything comes from. Is the motherland. That is without Africa, these countries cannot exist. You know, and they made us believe that they are the American dream and the Canadian dream and the UK dream, and they are the land of milk and honey and it's better life and better opportunity, decent standard of living. But we have to ask ourselves the question, where this milk and honey is coming from? That is the question. Where is this milk and honey is coming from? You know, because sometimes when we go into the supermarkets and we go buy products, you know, some of us who are conscious about what we are buying, we look at the label and we find out the ingredients that is being put in the product, the expiry date, and where it is coming from, right? And so, guys, we in the Caribbean have to stay vigilant, be on our guard, because things are changing very quickly and very fast. This 2025 will be very different. Okay, and I know that this deportation is not done by Trump and his administration, because they are not there as yet. However, we will see many, many more of these things happening. So we have to keep our eyes open. And I want to help us to understand, if you are stable in your country, stay in your country. You know, don't leave and sacrifice. I see people who are stable, have a stable job, you know, they have house, they have land, and they don't need anything, and they gave up everything to go into these countries, and they have come to the realization this was the biggest mistake they have made in their lives. So I don't want you to be this kind of person. If you are stable where you are, stay in your country. It's better to be safe than sorry. Nothing is wrong, you go visit other places, but do not make the mistakes and live in regret. You don't want to say, you don't want to come to realization that you have made a big mistake in your life. So it's better to be safe and sorry. So guys, thank you for watching. God bless you. See you next time in the upcoming videos. Take care for now. Bye bye.